Okay, you ready? Culture like you make you mix it up, wind it up, work it up, pump it up, mix it up, wow, wow. Culture like you make you mix it up, wind it up, work it up, pump it up, mix it up, wow, wow. Bump it up, meet it up, wobble up, bump it up, meet it up, bump it up, wobble up, meet fit, pump it up, and mix it up, wobble up, pump it up, and mix it up, wobble up, pump it up, and mix it up, wobble up, pump it up, and mix it up, pump it up, and mix it up, pump it up, and mix it up, wobble up, pump it up, and mix it up, wobble up, pump it up, and mix it up, wobble up, everybody pump it up, and mix it up, don't you like you make you mix it up, wind it up, work it up, pump it up, make you pump it up. Don't you like you make you mix it up, wobble up, work it up, and mix it up, wobble up, pump it up. On your mark, get ready, set, ready, go, daddy, go, daddy, go, pound. On your mark, get ready, set, ready, go, wobble up, mix it up, work it up, pound. We gonna wobble, work it up, now we gonna wobble, we gonna wobble, work it up.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Longhorns will put total weather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So North Carolina's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Ellington. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Texas offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative.
There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. On the run, it's Faber. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got the back in the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. And Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas Longhorns offense will get the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the...
There he goes! At the 30, the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball in the 25, and you go 75 yards, play one. Everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. That's the way you start a football game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So North Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And, man, I tell you what, I just love his instincts. You can tell when the ball's being passed, he sees it, and he breaks on the football. That's why he's in the top 10 in interceptions this season. Just such a great feel in the passing game, and you got to be careful when you attack him.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softy boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Longhorns racing to the line in a hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Longhorns are on the move. Off the boot, looking for his man. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. He'll bring it out. It's Rucci. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Going with the ground game left. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Looking to throw, it's Ellington. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Rucci. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to go up top. Quarterback adapting. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Texas offense. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Complete to start this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away? You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Ellington. Looking to buy time. He throws one to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
To the air on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack. getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. Grabs it inside the 10. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab as first and goal from the 8. And the Tar Heels are flying down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold and fire complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, create.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
For this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Turns it on in midfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Ellington. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Looking for the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, UNC! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. trying to tack on one more. Oh, and he missed it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnover. They turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Trying play action. They get him a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Makes the catch. It's Newton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Back to throw, it's Ellington. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Tar Heels! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires deep on the run. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Quick release on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response.
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. On the run, it's Byrne. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Ellington. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Just when they're looking run, now up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Newton. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Back to throw. It's Ellington. Gets it out fast. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Tar Heels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here comes the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Leaves it with the back. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Floats it out in space. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. 4th down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. I mean, you just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Walters. It's complete to the right. Fights off the defender. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Texas! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
27, Texas.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back to pass, it's Ellington. Working that left side now. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the ground with the back. Oh, He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Power football with the run. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Rucci. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Ellington. He'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Scanning the field, it's Walters. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls in the deep ball. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Babels. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Longhorns had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wideout trying to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Bader. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that 1st score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Ellington. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now on the counter. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Hard running there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too. Now that you just picked up that first down, don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back to throw, it's Ellington. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Flushed out of the pocket. There he goes. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game, he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
And it's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To the air, it's Ellington. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this left-handed quarterback, he drills throwing on the run to his right a lot in practice for situations just like that, and it paid off there.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. Lost to throw again. He caught it. Touchdown, North Carolina. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man, it's Walters. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Here's the pressure. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finding an escape route. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Walters. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Back to pass on second down. Just steamrolling the defense. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, hats off to this defense and their ability to shut this guy down. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football. That was only his second catch of the game, and we're essentially in a 2-minute situation. They have risen to the challenge. They knew coming in they were going to have to limit him, but I don't know if they even thought they'd be able to do this good of a
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Makes the grab. It's Babers. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Touchdown! Says, once he got some room. Was over.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Offense working from the pistol. Looking downfield, it's Ellington. He lets one fly deep. Touchdown, UNC! And the pummeling has started. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great time between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Longhorns come come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Pulls it in. It's Rucci.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Using the quick game. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Ellington. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking to throw. Big fella moving. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Walters. He's got his man, makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his big tight end. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The give to the tailback. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of running room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Quarterback making checks. To throw, it's Ellington. Steps away to find some room. Makes a connection. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he added the extra point. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take another shot here. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man,